Today on Judge Porter.
I'm not a businessman. So I'm going to need help from both of you to get clarification on this.
What was crazy about this whole thing is it's couture cat wear.
Of cat owners out there, I've met them, I've talked to them, that spend that kind of money.
All rise. The Honorable Judge Porter is presiding. Court is now in session.
Everyone, please be seated. Thank you so much. Case number 9305, Corrine Delaney versus Tamara Sanders. Ladies, can you please come up to the podium? Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Miss Delaney, did I pronounce your first name correctly?
Corrine.
Corrine?
Like win, Corrine, yeah.
Corrine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It shows here that you're suing for $250,000 in damages.
That's correct, Your Honor.
What's going on here?
So I wanted to found my own cat clothing company, Couture Cats by Corrine. I had all these connections set up. I had the designs, I had the celebrities, I had the social media, I had everything. All I needed was my partner, and she left.
Okay, why did your partner? Okay, well, let me start with this. What did you need from your partner?
Well, she was the one that was going to create all the clothes. See, she was the one that was going to go out and take my designs and take everything that I had created and basically make it into reality. My job was to come up with all the designs, come up with all the marketing, come up with all the connections, and I brought my end of the bargain.
So you have all the concepts.
Yes.
And she is supposed to make the concept come into fruition.
Correct.
Okay. Miss Sanders, ma'am, is it Sanders or Saunders?
Sanders.
Sanders. I apologize about that.
No worries.
Miss Sanders, ma'am, what's going on here?
So she has the concept, but she left out the crazy.
She left out the what?
I'm sorry, the crazy, Your Honor.
Crazy?
The crazy.
I didn't know crazy was part of the. Was crazy part of the plan?
Not in my eyes.
Okay. What's the crazy part?
So what was crazy about this whole thing is it's couture cat wear, Your Honor. So sweaters for cats, fitted dresses, diamond encrusted collars. Like some of the stuff made sense, but a lot of it was just.
I'm sorry. What did you just say?
I said cat sweaters.
Mm-hmm. I got that part.
Cat fitted dresses, like custom fitted dresses for cats.
I got that part. You said something about
diamond
encrusted.
Diamond encrusted.
Diamond encrusted.
Diamond. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Is she making that up?
No, she's not, Your Honor.
Anywhere from $200 to $2,000 per item, Your Honor.
Listen, I've done a lot of research into this market. There are plenty of wealthy cat owners that will pay that amount of money.
Okay. Oh boy. Did you make any of these items? The fitted sweaters, the encrusted. Did you make any of these things?
Not to her liking. I had a few mock-ups for photography purposes, just so we can kind of get our concept, bring it into reality.
I guess. Okay, I'm not a businessman. I'm not a businessman, so I'm going to need help from both of you to get clarification on this. But I would imagine that when it comes to something clothing line, even if it's for pets, someone has to draw it up, and I'm assuming that was you.
Yes.
You drew it up.
Yes.
I'm assuming that someone has to buy the materials to make this. Who bought the materials?
That would be me, Your Honor.
Wait a minute. So you bought the material for the sweaters and the clothing. You didn't buy any of the materials?
No.
Okay. Who bought the jewelry, the precious stones and stuff? Who bought that?
So I had to use fake stones and fake jewelry just to kind of see.
So there was no real diamonds?
No, there was.
No
it
emeralds?
wasn't real.
No jade?
No.
No. Cubic zirconia
Cubic zirconia in place of diamonds?
in place of the diamonds.
Okay. All right. So you bought that, and then you made the
collars
from the design.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm assuming you were not happy with that.
Well, I was happy with everything up until we started marketing to different celebrities and actually going forward with the whole concept. And then she got scared. And then she didn't want to commit to buying real crystals and real gems. Because I explained to her, if we're going to be selling these high-end cat outfits to these high-end clients, they're going to expect the real thing.
Okay.
So when it came to actually buckling down and spending the kind of money that we needed to, she didn't want any part of it.
Okay. So just so I'm clear, you didn't invest in the actual materials that were used or needed, I should say, rather, for these things.
But it was understood that when we sold it, she would get the money back for what she spent. When we sold
and whatever
outfits.
and whatever profit she would get a percentage in that, I assume.
Exactly. Yes.
Does that sound accurate to you?
It sounds accurate.
Okay.
That was.
But here's the thing. And again, I'm not a businessman, so I don't know.
Right.
What was the plan for the marketing part?
Oh, well, I was making.
Now, she was not responsible for that part. That
was all me. Yes.
Okay, explain the marketing to me.
Yeah. Well, as a cat owner myself, I know that people go crazy for their pets, especially those high-end celebrities. You see all these celebrities, they have these beautiful cats, different breeds, exotic. People are spending upwards of $25,000 just to buy their cats. That's not going beyond maintaining and buying the outfits and everything for it. It's a very specific market, but it's a market that I know we could tap into. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
So those kinds of people, I had to reach out to them. I went through managers and agents and had them sign NDAs and had it all set that we were going to send them the outfits pro bono. And then they were then going to display it on their social media to get us more traction. So it would be, we wouldn't sell all of the outfits as like super expensive, like she said, 200 to 2,000. But to get it off the ground, we had to send a couple of outfits out to these kinds of high-end celebrity clients, so then we could get more traction and get more higher end clients.
So your marketing strategy was, we'll make it, we'll send it to you, we'll send it to you for free.
Yes. Not everybody, just a couple of people.
But you said pro bono.
Yes, but
which is free.
Not everybody. Just the first couple of people.
So out the gate, you get it free. Okay.
Yes.
And then those people would show their cats on their social media, and people who saw their social media page would like it, be intrigued by it. Hey, where did you get that from? Oh, I got that from Couture Cats by Corrine. That was the plan. That was the...
Yes.
Okay, so here's my question. How is she responsible for the damages?
Well, because she left, then all of a sudden I have to go back to these clients. I look like a fool, Your Honor, to go back to these managers and agents that I called and built up this whole concept to then say, oh, I'm sorry, my partner left, so I have nothing that I can offer you anymore.
Okay, why did you leave?
I left because it's Couture Cats by Corrine, yet it was my money that was being invested into the company. So that didn't make financial sense to me. The business model itself, in the beginning, I did like the concept, which is why we agreed to partner. But she wanted to go a lot grander, a lot bigger than I expected, right? So, diamond encrusted collars, it just doesn't make sense.
Let me ask you this question, Miss Delaney. Did you create a clients list?
Yes, well, I created a loose clients list, about 20 to 25 celebrities
A loose clients list.
Yes, so 20 to 25 celebrities that I reached out to, about half of them got back to me, and I believe five of them said that they were interested and would be willing to do some advertisement if we sent them outfits. Yes.
Okay, I got that. But here's where the controversy is. If you decide that you're going to reach out to celebrities, and once we get our material, we're going to ship it to you and you'll be our advertisement. That doesn't sound like a good business model to me. Now, if you guys would have had or rather, I should say you rather, had a foundation where you had sold some things and you had a name that you had built, and then you said, hey, this is what we have right now. I will send this to you, okay? Because now you have something to fall back on where you already have customers.
Mm.
You don't have any customers. Your customers were going to be based on the premise that we'll send it to you, and we hope that the people who follow you on social media will become customers.
Well, the thing is, the people that we were sending it to, they're those beauty influencers, and they spend a lot of money on all these beauty products and lots of money, presumably to recommend those expensive products to the people that watch them.
Yeah.
But here's my question, though. How is she supposed to make money if her money's being used for the materials?
Well, with all the stuff coming back, she would get a larger percentage until
What
she was
happens
paid
if
back.
what happens if the celebrities say, not the celebrities, but what happens if the people who follow these celebrities on social media say, I ain't interested?
Well, I mean, of course, people aren't going to be able to afford everything, but that's why we have 200 to 2,000. We have a
Your Honor,
margin
may I
of
say
different
something?
stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
So I got a lot of feedback from the concepts from a few of the influencers that she's speaking of, that list of 25. And there was a lot of people that didn't really want to say it to her, but they thought she was a little bit out of her mind.
I think the
for
word you used earlier was crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy couture, cat couture by Corrine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't see where the $250,000 in damages occurred. If anything, how much money did you spend? I'm just curious.
About $10,000.
Okay. And you didn't contribute to any of that.
Well, it was presumed that she was going to keep all the profits from what she originally spent until she got paid back. Then we were going to split it equally.
But the premise was based on an idea that
But we never even got to sell anything. That's
that's because your business plan lacked merit. It basically you built a house on sand. You know what that means, ma'am?
It
means
foundation.
that you built the house, but you don't have a foundation, so it's going to collapse. That's what happened here. And she said, you know what? Let me get out while the getting's good, because this is not going the way it should go.
Absolutely.
I have known many businesses to be made, as you say, Your Honor, on a sand foundation. So,
And you know
I've
what?
seen
And
them do
sometimes
very well.
they're successful. But this young lady here, she says, I don't want to be a part of this. You guys have a contract? Or was this like word of mouth type of thing?
it was word of mouth.
It was word of
mostly.
mouth, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see the $250,000 in damages that you said that you have. So I'm going to rule in her favor, and your case is going to be dismissed. Now, I'm not saying that your concept is crazy, like she said. My father once told me a long time ago, if somebody is selling it, then that means somebody out there is willing to buy it. You just have to find a way to find that person who's willing to pay for it in cash.
Yeah.
Or credit card or cryptocurrency or whatever you want to use. Get the foundation of having paying customers first before you start giving away stuff. Okay? I wouldn't pay $2,000 for it. It just wouldn't happen. If my wife came up to me and said, I've just bought this for $2,000, I'm asking for a divorce. But what I'm saying is, that's not to say that somebody out there isn't willing to buy it.
Right.
Your business model, it's pretty sketchy. Come up with a better business model. Come up with a better way to create these products, maybe with somebody who can afford to make your dreams come true, because she couldn't do it. She could maintain it. I'm sorry, Miss Delaney. I don't I don't see
But
where
Your
the
Honor,
damages
Your
is.
Honor, it could have been if she had committed like she said she was going to. There are
Don't blame me.
plenty of cat owners out there. I've met them. I've talked to them that spend that kind of money, but from lower class brands, more generalized brands. If we got specific enough and were committed to it, it could have been huge.
I understand, ma'am.
But I have a cat. I have a cat. Trust me, Mr. Snuffles. He is my life. I would spend anything to make him comfortable, and I put him in these cute outfits. But they're just the quality is. He gets skin irritations and rashes, and I have to take him to the vet. But he loves his outfits. He truly does. And I know I'm not the only one out there that thinks that just cares so much about.
Yeah, but see, here's the problem. You believe in Mr. Snuffles. You believe in him. You believe in the feline power.
I do.
And
I do.
it's great and it's wonderful, but the problem is your partner doesn't.
But she's got the talent, Your Honor.
She has the talent, but she doesn't want to spend the talent on felines.
No,
And using my own funds as well.
But
Your Honor.
it could have been huge if
Yeah.
she had just committed to it. It
I
really
know,
is such a good concept.
But I'm
and
going
I
to
believe
dismiss
in it
this
wholeheartedly.
case.
Your Honor,
This case is
please,
dismissed.
please, Your
And
Honor.
if you don't get out of my courtroom, I'm going to have you committed. So please, get out. This case is dismissed. Bye. Bye-bye.
I think you're making a mistake.
I've made plenty of them in my time. Go. Goodbye, ladies.
So it went exactly how I expected. Thank you, Judge Porter. Thank you for throwing out that old crazy cat lady Corrine and her allegations against me. The only thing a cat needs is food, water, and a nap. Thank you, Judge Porter.
I truly think that Judge Porter made a horrible mistake by not investing in my company. I truly think I am sitting on something huge. And whether it be with my previous partner or somebody else, I'm going to make it happen because I believe there are people out there that can spend that kind of money just like I will on my darling Mr. Snuffles. So thanks, Judge Porter. Really appreciate it.